So today I'm working on a pallet coffee table. We're going to be doing the top in distressed, different color pieces of pallet in a chevron pattern. And then the bottom is going to be a really kind of contemporary feel, still a little rustic base. So first I'm going to trim my pallet wood to get more of a square edge on those. The base of our coffee table is going to have two squares on the end. We're going to use a Kreg pocket holes to assemble the pieces. I have a little sketch. I'll show you guys a closer up picture. But basically, we're just going to build this square on each side. So we need 4 20-inch pieces and 4 12-inch pieces to get this guy together. So I'm going to cut these up. It's out of 2x4.
Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance.
So before we put the pocket holes in, I want to show you how to set up and use a Kreg Jig. So I have mine mounted to an old butcher block like island, but on the jig itself, it has the measurements already set up for you. So on the side, there is a knob here that allows you to set the thickness of the board that you're drilling into. I am using 2x4, so I've got this set at 1.5 inches thick. The next step is going to be getting the bit squared away. So it also, the jig is going to have on here set measurements for where you want your bit to be. So again, I'm drilling into 1.5 inch. So I've got it set up. Here is my tip, and then this is where I want the pocket hole to be. So I've got it set at 1.5 inches here. So really easy to use. The screw is going to be a 2.5 inch, and that is recommended for materials that are 1.5 inch thick.
All those things I couldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Room on like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you.
The stretchers on my table are going to be made from these stretchers of the pallet. So what I did was went ahead and shaved down each end just to clean it up, and then I cut the middle stretcher out of 2x4. That is going to run down the center of the table, and I'm going to go ahead while I have my jig out and do the pocket holes for these pieces as well. Next step is just going to be painting our base before we do any assembly.
Dance, 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 dance. Make it sound.
Certainly do not need this to be perfect because we're going to distress it a bunch.
Can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. I feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. stop the feeling. Dance, dance, dance. Come on. Dance, dance, dance. Break it down. I got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the. I got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the. I got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the. I got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the. I got this feeling in my body.
Now that we've cut down our base and we did our pocket holes, we did our painting, we did our sanding to give it a nice distressed feel, we're gonna go ahead and assemble. So we're going to line up our pieces with the pocket holes. Now I've clamped the longer stretch to my table. I think that's really easy to go ahead and pop the screws in.
This was all you, none of it me. Put your hands on my body and told me, told me you were ready for the big one, for the big jump. I'll be your last love, everlasting, you and me, you and me. That was what you told me. I'm giving you up, I'm forgetting it all. You set me free. Send my love to a new lover. Treat her better. We gotta let go of all of our goals. We both know we ain't kids no more.
Now that our base is fully assembled, it is time for the fun part, I think, which is going to be cutting up the pallet wood that we trimmed earlier. And this is really just kind of as you go. You are going to cut the boards. We're going to go 45-degree angle to get a chevron pattern on the top.
You couldn't handle the hot heat rising, rising. Baby, I'm still rising. I was running, you were walking. You couldn't keep up, you were falling down, down. There's only one way down. I'm giving you up, I'm forgetting it all. You set me free.
I am going to transfer these pieces onto my workbench, and we're going to give them a good sanding before we do the staining, which is my favorite part.
No more. Send my love to your new lover. Treat her better. We gotta let go of all of our goals. We both know we ain't kids no more. If you're ready, if you're ready, if you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, if you're ready, we both know we ain't kids no more. If you're ready, if you're ready, if you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, if you're ready, we both know we ain't kids no more.
We are in the final steps of our process. We've cut the wood, we've sanded it, and now it's time to do the staining portion. Just go for it. I mean, do different colors, do the same color if you want. I love the different variation that comes out in the pallet wood once it's sanded, and I love to see the way different stains pull out graining. So I want there to be a lot of color variation. That's part of the design that I'm going for.
Way I used to love you, no, I don't know, no. Who's taking you home, I love you so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't know, no. Who's taking you home, I love you so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't know.
For assembly, on the top of our table, I am using a 1.5-inch roofing nail. Has a larger head, it kind of gives more character to the table. I do pre-drill a small starter hole for myself before I nail in. Now I like to start in the middle and lay out a couple of pieces just to make sure that my design is lining up on both sides, that everything is looking centered and clean.
Taking you home, 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 home. I love you so, 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 so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, no, no. Taking you home, 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 home. I love you so, 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 so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, no, no. Taking you home, 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 home. I love you so, so.
Here is how our table is looking. All of the nails have been placed, and finally we are going to give the outer edge one last sanding, and she will be good to go.
Every place I go reminds me of you. Do you think of me, what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? Things that are acting strange, don't bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know, no, no, no. Who's taking you home, 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 home? I love you so, 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 so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, no, no. Who's taking you home, 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 home? I love you so, 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 so. Way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know.